Hi and welcome to this wonderful video in which I'm going to do my first review of brushes. I have many brushes in my collection, but I never thought of reviewing them ever. And I just thought I would start. So I got a few brushes not so long ago, and when I say a few, they're about 20 or more. And they're affordable, cheap brushes. I have quite a few brushes in my collection, and they range from really cheap ones to really expensive ones. And I can truly say, having tried brushes from Chanel, Estée Lauder I think it's called, I have one. I have MAC brushes. I have one from Artist that I would like to review for you in one of my videos. But sometimes the cheaper ones, they actually perform better for me. I like them more than the Chanel one, or yeah, the Chanel one, because that was pretty expensive. So it proves to me that you don't have to spend a fortune to have a really good tool, and the tool to do its job really efficiently. So I bought a few brushes, and I am going to review them in batches because I had to assign a job to each brush. One I'm gonna apply my foundation with, one my powder, and so on and so forth, my eye makeup, so I can really try them on, because this is a first impression video. I haven't tried these brushes at all yet. I'm very excited to try them, but what I did, which is going to maybe sound odd to you, I did wash them and I put them back in their package because I wanted them to be clean when I would use them. So I did wash them. They wash well, I can tell you that. First time washed them well. There were no bristles that fell, nothing. I'm pretty happy with how they washed. I dry my brushes by laying them on a towel. This is what I do, and just naturally air dry them. So let me show you what I got here. First of all, the Zoeva stippling brush, 125 stippling foundation brush is called. Then I have the BH Studio Pro Small Contour, brush 3 small contour, it says here. Then I have a brush from Wet n Wild, and it's an angled brush. Real Techniques comes into play. It's eye shade plus blend. There are two brushes here which I'm very excited to try, because I do like Real Techniques. Everything I bought from Real Techniques along the years has proven to be really good quality at a good price. I have an angled detailer Nancy brush. I have never heard about this brand before I've seen this brush, but it looks like a sturdy, good quality brush, and I can't wait to try it. And I have another two brushes from Wet n Wild. One is flat, looking flat to me. They're synthetic. All of these brushes are synthetic. And another one that's fluffier to apply eyeshadow, obviously. Or not obviously, you could apply cream eyeshadow actually with it as well, so it's not obvious. So the way I'm going to navigate this video is by talking a bit about the packaging, the price, where I got it from, what the website says about it, you know, and then I'm going to apply my makeup using each brush where possible with whatever I have here, and then we're gonna just see how they feel, how they perform, and at the end I'm going to give you my thoughts and just share the conclusion. So let's start with this one, the stippling brush. This brush looks very good quality. I know Zoeva, they're quite famous for their brushes. I actually don't own any Zoeva brushes, and we're gonna start with this one. The packaging looks really nice, really good quality. It makes me believe that this brush might be very good, and we'll see. This is called 125 stippling brush, 125 stippling brush. It costs £15. I think this is the one that's more expensive from the bunch. It's £15. I got it from Beauty Bay, and it says here that the stippling brush is a professional foundation brush which offers trick-free application of liquid and compact foundation and mineral makeup. The dual fiber, vegan-friendly bristles feel super soft on the skin and help to create a flawless complexion. Stippling brush is perfect for applying silky thin layers of makeup and will create high professional makeup results in medium to full coverage. This one feels really nice. It's not very dense. I have one from Morphe that's more dense than this. The handle looks very shiny, and it says here as a little touch, color, love, makeup. Then it says its name there, 125 stippling Zoeva, and it looks like that. Then I have the Brush 3 Small Contour BH Studio Pro that has a glimpse of the brush here. This I got from Beauty Bay. It cost me £6 and I really like the packaging. It just reminds me of MAC packaging, maybe other brands that are more expensive packaging. It just looks really quality. It says here in the description that it's a brush for sculpting, defining and shading the features. The ideal size for precise contouring of the cheekbones and jawline. Studio Pro Brush 3 Small Contour effortlessly deposits the perfect amount of color for a flawless natural finish. Featuring a soft touch handle and a blend of synthetic bristles, this multifunctional brush seamlessly blends liquids, creams and powders. Cruelty free. Let's just have a look at it, shall we? Ooh. Of course I've seen it before because I've washed it, but you know, ooh. BH Cosmetics, it says here, this is how it is. It's not very dense. Then moving on to this one. This costs $2.99, but actually I don't remember ordering this brush. After I looked in my email to see some details about this brush, I've realized that I've ordered 3 eye makeup brushes from Wet n Wild and none for the face. I mean, in the description there, when I clicked the name of it, the brush, it just took me to the website and showed me a more fluffy blending type of brush. I got it from Look Fantastic website, this brush, and it was $2.99. The packaging looks not as expensive or anything, hence the price, $2.99. It came like this. I do like the color pink here and the color of the brush being white, and it has a bit of a dent here like that, just on one side, just one dent like that. Just looks like this. Probably when you hold it with the thumb here to just, I don't know, be more comfortable. And this is how this one looks. I mean, I don't remember ordering this. I focused on eye brushes. I'm just gonna show you on the website what I actually picked. I'm not sad that this came through. I like it, you know. I'm sure it's gonna be a nice brush. It feels soft. I don't see any difference between this and other brushes that I have, angled brushes. It's quite firm actually. Then I have the Real Techniques Eye Shade Blend and Brush Set, and I got this from a Look Fantastic website, and I paid $8.99 for these 2 brushes. I like the packaging. It's alright, you know, it looks cute and pretty. It says here they are cruelty free and vegan. I mean, they are synthetic, so each versatile brush is able to perform an array of tasks with either cream or powder product. Expect professional looking result. Okay, so this is just, I'm going to see how I'm gonna use these on the eyes probably. And the Angled Detailer Lanchi brush, I got it from Beauty Bay. It cost me $5.95. This comes also in black. I've picked the white one because most of my brushes are black, and I thought I could just you know, pick something different. An eyebrow and eyeliner tool, enhancing and defining angled detailer brush both lines and fills. With super soft synthetic bristles, gently apply color along the lash line and naturally shape brows with short, precise brush strokes. Yeah, I almost read here, read our article on how to clean your makeup brushes. So I suppose this is the description for this. It's really short and concise. And I have these Wet n Wild, wet brushes, I almost said. Wet n Wild, and these are synthetic. Let me see if I can find any information on them, because I don't know where I put them, to be honest. Again, it has this dent there, just like the other one. And I got this from Look Fantastic, and I paid $1.99 for this, so it's very cheap. And it says here, with a large brush head that sports bristles that are carefully rounded, the Wet n Wild Large Eyeshadow Makeup Brush picks up product effortlessly for smooth, even coverage. Easily blend shades together for a flawless look and enjoy comfortable controlled hold thanks to the ergonomic handle, which all of them have at Wet n Wild, this dent here. The packaging is very cheap looking. I mean, you know, it's very cheap indeed. So this cost me also $1.99 and I got it from Look Fantastic. Your eyeshadow precision dilemma is solved. This small domed brush of short rounded bristles picks up a heavy dose of shadow to give you as much color as you need. Innovative bristles and an ergonomic handle add to the party. This one is definitely a makeup must-have. Two-tone synthetic polymax fibers that mimics the consistency of natural hairs. Ergonomic handle for total control. Cruelty-free and vegan. All these Wet n Wild brushes are also cruelty-free and vegan. And it says free from gluten. I mean, I won't try to eat it. And that is the description. If you don't care about that, don't worry, I'm gonna put everything in timestamps. I think that's how they are called, so you can skip this, you know, and just see the application. I reckon that this last one that I read, the small Wet n Wild brush, I think it would work really well with cream eyeshadows. This one, actually, being so firm, I see. Let's put them to the test and apply some makeup, even though it's like 4 o'clock and I'm not going anywhere because I cleaned all day. I'm so tired, so there's just, you know. I have some hair clips here, if I can call them that, something to just hold this unruly hair of mine. I had my hair up whilst I was cleaning, up in a bun, and it just sits weird now, and yeah, it just doesn't sit amazingly well. All I have on my face right now is a bit of, you know, moisturizer and SPF, just so you know. So I'm gonna start with the Zoeva stippling brush. Now I'm very excited. I don't even know what to use, what foundation. To be honest, I prefer this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I apply this almost every day, but I think this would do a good job with the CC cream, my IT Cosmetics CC cream. Should I put the CC cream or should I put this? Let's just put this, the Charlotte Tilbury, which is a liquid foundation. I'm gonna shake, shake, shake. I'm not gonna bother with primer because I'm not going anywhere, and we just want to see how these perform with putting foundation on. Putting my usual amount, which is 1 drop here, there, and here, and let's see. Ooh, feels very soft on the skin, and I'm just patting like that. I don't know. Goes like that too. I don't like to rub usually my skin because I have my sensitive skin with redness, so I'm just trying to pat gently usually, and that's what I'm trying. I don't want any streaks, and therefore I'm inclined to patting more than rubbing it like that. It's very soft. It feels like very light on the skin, and I don't know, like it doesn't feel dense or firm. It just feels soft. Feels very soft. I think this would work well with a stick foundation, you know, the really like a solid stick foundation. I think this would distribute well because stippling brushes are good for that. I have my Makeup Forever foundation stick. I should have maybe used that, but since I use my Charlotte Tilbury, this one, the foundation, I wanted to see what it's going to do with that one, you know, how it's going to apply it. I mean, I look like I have a mullet. My hair just looks weird. I actually think I've put too much on the forehead. I mean, it feels like just a regular brush, you know. The handle is very sleek, nice. I like it. It feels very good quality, and the brush is soft. I don't know what else I can say at the moment. I usually apply this foundation with the damp sponge with my beauty blender. I like what I get with that one. I mean, it did a good job. No streaks, especially if I pat like that. I think I don't have any streaks because of this reason as well. No streaks. I wonder if I applied this the concealer with this too. I don't think I could, no, because these bristles are so soft. Next, I need to apply my concealer. I really like what the stippling brush did. I don't see any fault, no streaks. Did a really wonderful job, and I like it. I mean, I can see why Zoeva is really liked. my first experience with Zoeva, and I like it. But now I need to apply my concealer, and I'm very tempted to use this brush from Real Techniques. I feel like this, it's quite firm and it would just do such a good job here. But since it's for the eyes, I want to use it for the eyes and just test like. But I reckon this would do a good job with the concealer as well, for sure. Or contouring around the nose, because it's quite diameter wise is quite big for just the eyes. But actually it's a good multitasking brush, this one, I think, because I could use it like that concealer if you want to contour your nose, or just here contour like this and there, but it's also for the eyes, for the blending, how it says. So we're just gonna use it for the eyes today, and I'm gonna see how I'm gonna apply my concealer. Maybe apply my concealer with my fingers. I'm gonna list everything in the description box, all the products that I've used, if you want to know. This is the Pat McGrath concealer that I haven't used every single day, really. I have some other ones from Maybelline that I left aside since I got this one, because I like this one very much. I don't think I have a brush to put my powder either, because I want to use that BH Contour one for contouring, for actually putting bronzer on. So, and the Wet n Wild angled one I want to use for blush. So I'm going to use one of my brushes. I'm gonna come back to use the brushes that I actually want to review. Now I'm going to use my blush brush, because I decided to just apply my blush first and then my contour. I do that lately because I get a more seamlessly, I don't know, effect. And this one is very firm. It's a very firm brush. Oh my god, it's a lot I picked up here. Now let's see what I get with this. Oh, it's very firm. Oh my god, that's a lot. I just like packed a lot of blush there. Let me distribute this a bit. Oh, it's very firm, this one. I can tell you that. It looks like it would be very soft and not too firm on the skin. I don't know why it looks like that to me, but it's actually quite firm, and I think I would use it to apply bronzer more than anything, now that I see. Or you have to have a really light hand with the product, with the blush, if you're gonna use it for blush, because it's very firm. I'm gonna have to drag the product a bit to distribute this. Oh my god, just it's so, look, it's just too much blush, because I thought this would be softer than this. I'm actually not keeping my finger on this dent here. I don't know how to call it, because it's too far away. I feel maybe it's a guide for me to actually get better results with this brush if I keep it further away. But if you're holding brushes with your left, well, I suppose you could just hold it like this. Or this dent is made for people that use their right hand probably. But in this side, I don't even use the dent. I just go like rotate it like that. So what I can tell you is that it is soft to the skin. Like, it's not stinging, or you know, those type of bristles that are like harsh on the skin. It's soft, but it's very firm. So I would have a light, next time I'll use this, I'm gonna have a lighter hand, or maybe use it with bronzer, because just to chisel a bit. I think you would respond better to bronzer. I like it. It's a good brush. For $2.99, it's a good brush. I reckon I could apply even foundation with this, like a cream foundation, not a cream foundation, a stick foundation, because it's so firm. So I think it would actually, I should try one day. Now I'm going to use this good looking brush. I like the bristles, I like the color of them, and reminds me of Urban Decay color bristles, or Mock maybe, or not Mock, I don't know. I like how this brush looks like, so I'm very excited to use it. I'm going to apply my bronzer, and I'm going to be using a cream bronzer that I feel it would be good for this to apply cream bronzer with. This is my Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream, and I like using that quite often. And I have a video on this as well. I'm gonna just link it on the screen if you're curious. Trying to pick up. Yeah, it just looks like it did pick up, of course. So let's see. Oh my god, so much blush in there. I've put a lot of blush in my cheeks, I must say. Oh, Usually I apply this bronzer by tapping like that on the skin. This is soft on the skin too. I feel like it's not being very efficient. I mean, here is so much blush. I feel like I did such a bad job with that brush. Kind of ruined it for me, the Wet n Wild. I think I would use it definitely for bronzer because it was so firm. It applied so much blush there, and I learned a lesson. So just so you know, the Wet n Wild brush, firm, very firm. This one does a good job with the bronzer, but for some reason I feel like I'm not seeing the bronzer on the skin. So does it do a good job? I don't even know. I couldn't have natural light too much in my video right now because it's very gloomy outside. Okay, I'm so annoyed because my camera keeps switching off and it's very off-putting. So I'm trying to finish with the bronzer so I can give you my thoughts. First of all, this brush feels really nice. I like the handle is long. I like that. And definitely for cream bronzer it's really good. I would use this for what else? I like it around the nose. It's actually a good size for that, because I do that with my nose. I think I would definitely use this just with cream bronzers, not with powder bronzer. Maybe for foundation as well. I think it would work for foundation as well. I don't know if powder, I don't think so. It's quite firm. So I would use it for foundation maybe as well. Definitely, yeah. Someone at the door. So if you hear noise in the background, my family's home now, and therefore you might hear some screaming and stuff. My son is a bit moody at the moment. I think it would take forever though if I use this for applying my bronzer because it's so small and I would be here forever. So I like the brush, but maybe for the days in which I have time to fluff. This, usually I would use a bigger brush for that, for this bronzer, and it takes me less time. But I do like the brush. It's very it's soft against the skin. I like the handle is long. It applies well. I do like it, and I reckon I could use this for foundation application, to apply foundation. I don't know if a concealer, maybe even if you're lazy, I think it would do a good job with that too. But I hope I finish applying this bronzer actually, because being so small it takes a while. Okay, the jaw, the chin, on the neck. Oh my god, stay here forever. I like it around the nose, I really do, because it's so tiny and, well, not very tiny, but it's nice. Too much blush in the cheeks. I like this brush, it's really nice. I would maybe use it for foundation next time and see how it performs, but it's good around the nose. And if I have time to fluff, it does a good job with the cream bronzer as well. So it's good for contouring. I suppose that's why it says contouring. But I don't like to contour, really chisel up, you know, the contouring thing. I like to apply bronzer with a bigger brush and bronze. I don't like to contour very much. So maybe that's why I respond like this to this, because I don't normally contour. But I do like to slightly contour my nose here. Here I like to put a bit of bronzer, especially if I'm not gonna wear a lot of makeup, it's just mascara and do my eyebrows, and I put a bit here. And yeah, it's good for that. It's a really good brush, I like it. Keeping that in mind what I said, it's a really good brush. Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this Nancy angled brush. And I'm very excited because this looks like a good quality angle brush. Oh my god, I almost put this on my eyebrows. This is the mascara. It looks so much like the Suratt, this one that I put on my eyebrows. Almost made a mistake. I have a video on this as well if you wanna check it out. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I reviewed this product because this basically gives you soap eyebrows, only you have it compact like that, and you don't have to carry a bigger thingy with the soap in, or an actual soap. So it's a bit pricey, this product. I don't know if I would be buying it again, but I really do like it. But I don't know if I'm gonna splash another I don't know how much it was, 20 something pounds or even a bit more. So I don't know if I'm gonna be buying it again, but it's good because look at the brows, they just go in the direction you want them to and they just stay like that. Okay, so I just comb them up like that, and I'm going to use the Nanshi using my Anastasia Beverly Hills the brow pomade in medium brown. I'm gonna list everything down below in the description. Let's see. Oh my god, I said I would use this for my eyeliner, not for the brows. Well, we'll use them for both. I'm just gonna wipe it with something. If you can hear an annoying noise on the background, it's just some laptops here and computers, so it's just making this noise that you can hear. It's annoying, but this is where I'm filming my videos, in this room where there are other devices here. I'm so sorry. I usually use the Anastasia brush with this because it has a spoolie at the other end and it's very handy to comb them from time to time and take the excess of this product off. So I don't think I'm going to be using this brush for my eyebrows, for the sole reason that this is just a brush without no spoolie. So I do prefer the spoolie at the other end. It's more practical for me like that and easier to use and faster. And spoolie, so yeah, I'm gonna be using this brush for sure for my eyeliner. But that being said, it applies really well on the eyebrows as well. It's actually very firm. It gives me a precise application. It's exactly what I'm expecting from a eyebrow brush, like this. Now the other one, and the spoolie, it's very firm. All the brushes are firm today. I don't know what other word to use. They're just sturdy, not sturdy. So this gave me a good application of the brow. I really like what it did. It's good for applying brow products as well, indeed. But I'm gonna have to use something to remove this. Okay, I wiped it, getting it ready for the eyeliner because that's what I wanted to do with it, really. Okay, I'm gonna apply with my finger a bit of soft ochre, I think that's how you say it. It's from MAC. This is my eyeshadow base. In the last few days I've been doing this mostly. And now I'm gonna test my eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to be using this palette, which has a broken mirror, but I had a video on this and I'm explaining there if you want to see what happened to the mirror. I'm going to be taking this Fluffy Real Techniques one that I was tempted to use under my eyes with the concealer, and I may have fallout, who knows, because I wanted to apply the foundation first in this video just so I can test those other brushes. But this is about the testing of the brushes, really. So I'm going to be dipping into Beach, the shade Beach, which is this one if you're interested. Picks up product really well. Shake, shake, shake. Oh my god, that's a lot. I wish I would have had a mirror here, but I actually can see myself a bit. Oh wow, I have a mirror here and I'm looking in it. Because of my hooded eyes, I do like to bring the color a bit higher. This applies really nicely. It's very chunky like that. It feels nice, like it's hugging this area so good. Oh, I love it. I mean, this would take me so little amount of time as well, because if, for example, I want to just place on the entire lid, you just do that so easily and then bring it up and blend. Wow. I mean, look how well it blended. It just diffused the product so beautifully in no time at all. So I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Just patting the product a bit. Oh my god, I think I just went a bit cuckoo crazy there. Oh, just have a light hand with this. Let me put a bit more here because it's just too much. I was a bit desperate. It's my fault. Just keep in mind this is a really chunky, big diameter brush, so you don't have to dip a lot, you know, just little amounts, because this will do the job for you. You don't have to be desperate like me. I'm not pulling at the skin, I'm just holding it because I find it's easier. I like this brush, I'm in love. I really like it so much. It's really soft, it's chunky, it has a lot of movement, it's firm, again firm, but it has a lot of movement, and it just allows you to move the brush and navigate the product, I meant to say. It just allows you to move the product around really good. I really like this brush a lot. I think I'm gonna be using it a lot. I reckon you can contour with it too. I think I said that before. You can apply concealer with it too. It's a really good brush. This is a multitask brush, I would say. Good brush. Then I'm gonna be using this rounded kinda, it's a bit like in a triangle, it goes a bit like that here. This is what I'm saying, you see? It's a bit pointy there like that. It's just pointing, which is really good for the inner crease. My inner crease, this one here, this is my outer crease because I have hooded eyes and I want to give the optical illusion that I have more space to work with. And let's see what shade should I pick up with this one and see what it does. Suntan, it's just this shade here. Let's place it. Oh, I just placed it a bit lower because I picked it up on the... Oh, I like it. I'm very impressed with the Real Techniques one so far. Oh, I love it, I love it. So soft, moves the product around really well. I love that little tip there, the pointy tip. It feels like it's like a stippling, you know, a bit of a stippling kind of vibe to it. Yeah, because it's like getting thinner, like it's getting lighter in bristles at the end here, so it's like a stippling kind of brush. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. If you hear helicopters in the background, which you do, sorry, I have it's their route. I'm in the route of helicopters. Picking up a bit more from this Suntan. I think I picked up quite a lot. Picks up product really well, this one. I'm going to be placing the product carefully. I think I picked up quite a lot. Oh my lord. I'm a bit heavy-handed today, and I shouldn't be because these are new brushes. And I don't know what they're capable of doing. I'm gonna just spread this product all around here because I've been a bit heavy-handed today. You know what I could do? I could take the previous Real Techniques one and just distribute, blend out the edges a bit because I've been very desperate. Oh yeah, oh, this brush between the two is my favorite. It's because, you know, it doesn't take you a lot of time to just put some product either in the crease, either all over the lid like that. Oh my god, such a good brush. This is my favorite so far out of all of them. I love it. I love me some Real Techniques. This is a good brush too though. I mean, I love them both. It's just that I've been heavy-handed with this, with that shade, and it's my fault. The brushes are fantastic and they're my favorite, especially the other one. Now I have these brushes to test, these Wet n Wild eye brush brushes, and one is a bit fluffier as you can see, and one is a bit like flat like that. So I'm going to try and find the job for each of them. What could I do with this? Because with this I could apply in the just in the middle some shimmer, but with this maybe I could put some outer corner eyeshadow with this fluffier one and see what it does. Even though it's laying eyeshadow, this is more for laying eyeshadow on. I'm not using these dents too much actually, so let's just use this fluffier Wet n Wild. Gonna be taking some Magma from this bronze, and again heavy-handed. What's wrong with me? Let's see. I'm gonna place it there. Oh, I reckon this would be good for just laying the product on the lid faster because it's a good brush actually. I like how it picks up product, and I kept one side clean because I learned my lesson. I reckon you could just blend here as well like this in the crease with this. It's a very soft brush, not very, but it's quite perfect. It's perfect in the terms of softness, like it's just soft. It's a soft brush and it does a good job with, look how it distributes that all over, and you could immediately place some eyeshadow on the entire lid like that, which I'm doing, and I don't know why I'm doing that, but I just felt right. And it does the job quick. I actually love this brush. For $1.99, this is a really good eye shader, I think they're called. Eye shader brush. Let's do the same with the other eye. Oh wow. Okay. I'm not using the dent actually. I'm annoyed by the dent a bit. Oh, again, very heavy-handed. I don't know the brushes, and I'm a very slow learner apparently today. Again, sorry if you hear background noise. My family, they're in the house. Oh, I like it. You have to be really light-handed with this because it picks up products so well. Now you know your eyeshadows as well and how they perform or how pigmented they are, or you know, but these, for example, they're pigmented shades in the Natasha Denona bronze palette, for example, and if you're heavy-handed with this brush, you're gonna end up with, like, I ended up putting this all over. Take this favorite one that I have. Oh yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I don't know, it's just my favorite. Just look at it. Blends out this extra product that I have here so well. It's crazy. Oh yeah, this is a... I love you. Now let's put this one to the test, the Wet n Wild, again wet brush, I wanted to say the wet brush, the Wet n Wild brush flat one. I want to wet this with face mist and pick up some shimmer, because I don't think this would pick up a good amount of shimmer, but this would do a good job with the cream eyeshadow for sure. For sure, I'm telling you. Let's just give it a chance and see. Pick up some shimmer. You know, I'm gonna really want to pick up these Silk, which is my favorite. It's the most shimmery one in this palette. If I pick up just without wetting the brush, let's see how it does. Oh, it picked up. It looks like it picked up a lot. Okay, let's see. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Oh, it's not enough for me. I need to wet this brush. I want more. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist that I have here and I like to use, and it's affordable as well compared to other ones on the market. It does a really good job and just as good as more expensive ones, because I had expensive ones. Wet this brush. Wet n Wild. Okay. I'm gonna dip this brush in the Silk eyeshadow. Gonna dip it into the Silk eyeshadow again. Why am I doing that? It's wet. Okay, this is the moment. Let's see what you can do. Oh yeah, that's much better. I should have put some cut crease situation in the... To be honest, I would use this for cream eyeshadow, as I said. In fact, I mean, this is the best you can do. It's a good brush. It's a good flat, synthetic, firm, soft against the skin brush. But, and I feel like my finger is in the dent now for the first time with this brush. I don't know. You know, for me, I like the shimmer. If I'm gonna put some shimmer on my eye, I want it to pop. And either I'm gonna pick it up on my finger if the brush does this to me. Yeah, either, I don't know. Let's try cream eyeshadow to see how it applies, because better than that I can't get even with the wet brush. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice subtle shimmery look, but for me, I want to see that pop. So let's get cream eyeshadow. Okay, I could scoop up 3 cream eyeshadow. I have a Charlotte Tilbury one, a Tom Ford white one. I don't know if white champagne. No, I don't want this one. And I have Hourglass Scattered Light. glitter eyeshadow. I'm gonna actually go with the Tom Ford one that I have here. It's a champagne, pearly champagne color. And let's just see this brush. Oh yeah, you see there? It just applies cream eyeshadow, this brush. That's what this brush is good for, cream eyeshadow, if you ask me. Just put that on top. Oh yeah, I mean, look at it. Beautiful. It's soft on the skin, it feels nice. It's very firm, this one. I've used this word firm a lot throughout my video, just because these brushes are firm. I don't know how good this goes with my whatever I had on, but I don't have any other cream eyeshadow at the moment, so I can test. And the other one from Charlotte Tilbury, it was too dark to put all over. Maybe it would have worked. Let's put the Charlotte Tilbury on the other eye. Let's just again, I've picked up the product. Oh yes, nice. Picks up the cream eyeshadow really nicely. This shade actually does go with this eye makeup. Just makes it look smoky, like I have dark and then it gets lighter. Yeah, I like it. I mean, this has no shimmery. The way it used to be, the shimmery was way good. But I think it's because I'm not applying with my finger again. These type of products, I normally pick them up with my finger, cream eyeshadows with shimmer in and stuff. So I'm not sure if... But basically this is good for cream eyeshadow. Not dry eyeshadow, not normal eyeshadow. For $1.99, it's a really good cream eyeshadow brush, this one. We had a bit of a hard time just because I was using, you know, dry eyeshadow initially. But with cream eyeshadow, it distributes really well, the product, picks up product well, and I like it for that. Could I maybe put it on top of this, because it just, I don't know what, I'm gonna create a big mess here. I think I'm gonna fix this real quick. To be honest, I didn't expect I would apply cream eyeshadow in the video today. I just prepared here some, you know, not cream eyeshadow. I'm gonna put a bit here as well. I find that this cream eyeshadow, this color, makes me look tired. Whenever I apply it, I feel like I need to be really rested to pull this off. I just look tired now with this one. And now I'm going to be using the last brush in our review, which is the Nanshi. I'm going to be using some eyeliner gel from MAC. This one is, it's in the shade Dip Down, beautiful brown. And we're gonna dip this beautiful brush, try and create, oh yeah, it's nice, it's very precise. It's a good brush. It's very I mean, I'm not wowed by it, to be honest, just because it doesn't feel like it's very firm. It feels like it's quite bending. I don't know how to explain it. It's a good enough brush, but it feels like it lacks a bit of a, you know, I need it to be more firm so I can rely on it when I place the eyeliner. I don't know, it would be better with some, spritz it with face mist and use it with eyeshadow maybe. But with the cream gel eyeliner, I just feel like I want more firmness in the bristles. They just bend a bit much, you know, with the gel eyeliner, and that takes away from my control with the application of the product on the skin. So yeah, let's just continue, and maybe I could see if, I don't know, should I apply some eyeshadow on top? It's so much harder to do my makeup when I film. When I don't film, it's just easier, but like this, I'm on a chair and I have to kind of show you what I'm doing, and it doesn't come very natural for me, so excuse the clumsiness at times. In real life, I wouldn't fuff like this. I mean, he did a good enough job. It's a really, it's a good brush, but I feel like it lacks a bit of firmness somehow. I don't know how to explain it. For me, it's something about this brush that I don't completely like. I'm gonna try it with some eyeshadow since it's already damp because I've wiped it from the gel eyeliner. I'm gonna dip it into the darkest color into this palette, which is called Deep Dive. You know, I couldn't see exactly how good of a job, but I get the impression that this would be more efficient spritzed with face mist and dipped into eyeshadow for the eyeliner, and then you could just wriggle between the eyelashes real close as well. I think that would be more efficient in that way. This brush, it would be very efficient in that way. But with gel eyeliner, especially this gel eyeliner is quite fluid. I don't know, it's not very, it just didn't work as well for me. But eyeshadow, yeah, I'm gonna try it again actually. I think it does a better job like that. I'm gonna just tap it on top. I actually like the look because it intensifies that color. Yeah, that to me would work better, and this is how I'm going to use this. And I do use eyeshadow on the lash line quite a lot actually, because it gives more of a natural soft look to the eye than gel eyeliner. So most days I go for eyeshadow, and it's gonna be a really useful brush for me on a daily basis actually. This one, like that, spritzed and eyeshadow on the lash line. It works really well in that way. I'm going to put a bit here as well on the lash line and create like a smokiness, smoke up the lash line. That Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadow used to be so much shinier, but I think it has expired maybe as well, so just lost from its vibe. I'm gonna try and apply it with my finger and see how it looks. Oh, how am I gonna turn my finger like that? Oh my god, still not shiny enough for me. I want a lot of shine on my lid. Yeah, okay, I'm not reviewing my fingers here. We all know that application with finger is the best sometimes with some products. So nothing beats fingers sometimes, especially when it comes to silky, shiny cream eyeshadows. I'm gonna just put my mascara on and be right back for conclusion. Okay, I applied some mascara real quick and some lipstick, and I'm gonna link everything down below. What I think about these brushes, I think they're really good for the price. Especially I liked the most, I liked this one, and this one as well I liked, and this one. Yeah, it does a good job for the eye shader, this one. But these three I wasn't too sure about actually, especially this one, which the blush brush is quite firm, and I would, maybe because I obviously didn't know what to expect and I used it with blush and I feel like it just gave me too much blush, and I would use this personally for my bronzer or contouring. It's actually called contour brush, so I'm not sure if this is what they meant to send me, or if I've actually been sent the wrong brush. But when I looked for the description, it appeared as a different brush on the website. So what I thought I was ordering, it was something like the blending brush from Wet n Wild. So if I find it on the website, I'm gonna just put it here right now so you can see what I thought I'm buying. I don't mind having this one, but obviously since I didn't know what to expect, I've used it with blush and I've packed too much blush on my cheeks. So next time I would just contour with it. On the nose it would be quite good actually. I hope I didn't put blush on my nose. But yeah, that's why maybe you know. But for the price, if you're using with contouring, it's a really good brush. Now this one, again, I didn't plan for cream eyeshadow. I've planned for eyeshadow, just normal eyeshadow, dry eyeshadow formula, and I think this brush would only perform really well with cream eyeshadow personally. Maybe even applying concealer, why not, because it's flat like that, it would be good for that too. And this one, again, I wanted to apply my gel liner, and because I felt like this was quite bendy like this. I mean, it's good for eyebrows, I suppose. I did my eyebrows with it and it was really good for that. Because it has the flexibility for the eyebrows, it was better than for the gel eyeliner. But for eyeshadow, if you put some face mist on and apply it, apply eyeshadow, just normal dry eyeshadow formulas, then you could just wriggle through the eyelashes as well, and you would get that kind of soft look, eyeliner soft look with eyeshadow, if it makes any sense what I just said. But you would get that soft eyeshadow eyeliner look with this brush. So it's actually a really good brush, but not for gel eyeliner how I initially planned in my head. Overall, I really like them. I'm happy I got them. They're really good priced for this. I mean, this is £15, yes, but it's cheaper than some other brushes that are on the market out there. Hi. And I really like it. Sorry, it was my son. So overall, I really like these brushes. They were really cheap and affordable, and I would definitely recommend them. My favorite out of the bunch, I really like this one, the Real Techniques one. It would be good for applying concealer with this one as well, contouring. It just fits right perfectly in here because I like to put bronzer in there as well, and yeah, around the nose, concealer and eyes. So this is my favorite. I really recommend it because especially for the eyes, it just gets the job done so fast because it distributes the eyeshadow so fast, and it's so chunky, and it gives you that kind of diffused eyeshadow in like seconds. So it's a really good brush. I love this one. I like them all. I recommend them, but if you keep in mind my recommendation, what to use it for, in my personal opinion, then you will be happy with these brushes. So this was my video. I hope it's a helpful one. If you wanted to pick up some new brushes or just see if you can get some good brushes at an affordable, cheap price, there are brushes on the market that are really good, even though they're cheap or cheaper. That doesn't mean it's a bad product. I actually have brushes in my collection that costed me 40 something pounds or 60 something pounds, and I must say that they're not like, oh my god, they're the best brushes in the world. No, I have brushes that are cheaper and that perform better than some other expensive brushes that I have. That being said, good luck with picking some brand new shiny brushes that have a good price as well. And let me know what you thought about this video. I'm going to post some more reviews with brushes because I do have some other brushes that I haven't touched yet, and I want to show them to you and review them on this channel. Like this video if you liked it, and stay tuned for more brush reviews on my channel. I have more pending. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, clicking the button and clicking that notification bell so YouTube notifies you when I post something, hopefully. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you have any of these brushes, if there are other brushes that I should know about that are really good and cheap. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!